I wonder what it's like to have a sibling. Do I have any out there? Cerberus is so cute! I hope I can pet him later on.
I'm afraid this side of the deck is occupied. You'll have to sleep elsewhere.
I wasn't planning to sleep out here.
Oh? Then what's brought you outside?
I wanted to go stargazing. What about you?
I wanted to take in the night air.
Since we're both here, there's something I'd like to ask.
What is it?
I know that you're a famous man, but are you a good man or a bad man?
Bad, though that would be putting it mildly.
So very bad?
Very, very bad. I have used anything and everything to advance my interests, be it titles, fame, or even those pure of heart. There is little point in feigning a moral compass when human lives hold no value to me, or acting chivalrous when all that does is hinder me.
Do you still feel that way?
I do. I'm using you, Swin and Nadia, to bring my designs to fruition, am I not? I'm also using those we met in the capital, like my brother.
None of that sounds like something someone good would do, yes. You really are a very bad man.
I'm glad we could come to an understanding. So, armed with that knowledge, what do you intend to do?
Am I supposed to do something?
I suppose a doll has no reason to care if a human is good or evil.
Being a doll has nothing to do with it. But were you hoping I would admonish you? Or perhaps comfort you?
Of course not.
Okay, then I still intend to do nothing. Whether I praise you for your deeds as a hero, or chastise you for your misdeeds as a villain, it won't change you at your core. You are who you are.
Just how does humanity look through your lens for you to think in such simple terms?
I don't know. I can't answer that when I'm still learning about what it means to be human. All I can say is, I don't see if you're good or bad, where you're from, or how you were raised. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. So it can't be that you suddenly don't exist just because someone decides to reject those parts of you.
That's quite a philosophical approach to the matter. Or perhaps that objective thinking is the most one of artificial intelligence can fathom.
I don't know. How could I know? Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Perhaps you're right.
And so, it's what makes you, you.
Perhaps you're right. I don't remember the exact moment I began to search for meaning in my life. My father elected to raise me as his own son, irrespective of the fact I was born because his wife laid with another man. He did so with the same ease he rejected his flesh and blood because he was born from a common woman. When I learned the truth, I finally understood that House Alberea wanted me not as a human being, but as a product of noble blood. It was so hard to bear that it made me sick. Was that all? Was that the only reason I existed? I refused to accept it. I couldn't take it. And as I turned my eyes from this terrible truth, a new, more terrible thought dawned upon me. If that was not the reason I existed, then what was? That was when I met him. It is said we seek that which we do not have. Through him, I sought the Father I never had. I convinced myself that if I did as sons do and became more than he ever was, then I would understand the real reason for my existence. And there it was. At last, I had a goal, something to pursue. I stopped at nothing to make that goal a reality. There was no effort too ambitious, no principle too sacred to violate. But no matter what I did, it still wasn't enough. Everything I had done to secure my victory had led to a resounding, humiliating defeat. A defeat at the hands of my own brother, who, despite his unfortunate upbringing, had grown into someone strong and true. I envied him for that. But perhaps I should have known all along that a mere product could never hope to have a real, genuine purpose. The whole predicament would have been worth a laugh had it not been so deeply painful. Why am I here? What is my reason for being? Who am I?
You are who you are. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Such nonsense. I thought you weren't planning to sleep out here. I'm unsure if dolls are capable of catching colds, but I believe you've taken in the stars enough for one night.
shall we play? So, where should we start our search? The administrative district? Could be flying a little too close to the sun, but then again, sometimes that's what you gotta do to nab something juicy.
Very astute. Indeed, the higher the risk, the greater the reward.
I don't see why we shouldn't go there at some point, personally. We should be able to fish here.
Whee! Ooh, fishy! Oh boy, you sure like flopping!
As you well know, Western Zemuria is in a lamentable state. Jirai and North Ambria have become frequent targets of terrorism, and racial conflict remains rife throughout the Calvard Republic. Evil is no longer a seedling to be uprooted with ease. It has bloomed and dispersed corruption across the entire continent. Yet all hope is not lost. I ask that you remember the ideals of the late Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne. He understood that if we could not eradicate evil in parts, that we must then be united as a whole through armed might. If we forego a unified system to divide and allocate our resources where they are best needed, we will never know true peace. That is why I, Rufus Alberea, the successor to His Excellency's legacy, have vowed to bring our many great nations together. We cannot let evil continue to sow its seeds. We must fight back for the sake of humanity's future, for the sake of our world's future. And should any neighboring country to which I extend this warm invitation refuse, they will receive due judgment for their arrogance.
Mercuria! Over here! Whoa! Check out all the dolls! It's LP as far as the eye can see!
I'll thank you to remember that I'm a Rosenberg doll. I'm in a different league compared to those garden variety specimens.
And yet, some of these were in fact made by the studio of which you speak.
Really? Oh, you're right! This perfectly sculpted masterpiece is unmistakably a Rosenberg.
You have our thanks. Now, would you prefer Angel of Slaughter or Wren Bright?
Call me whatever you like, Jade Rook. I suspected something wasn't right about our new Supreme Leader, and seeing you explains why.
I've heard you were an astute one, and you do not disappoint.
Someone you know?
Not on a personal level, no. But we are familiar with one another's backgrounds.
I honestly didn't expect to meet you quite like this. Though, truth be told, my interest is mostly in her.
Well, are those customers I spy? What a peculiar bunch you are.
hype this place up as much as anything you'd find in Heimdall. Nadia, we have to stop here and gather some intel.
I knew you were both just screwing around at the Capitol.
How could you, Nadia? How could you think to sell me off to that woman? Oh, how couldn't I when your cuteness is worth a word now? I wouldn't want to insult you by cheaping out. I'm that cute? Well, that is true. I forgive you.
This wasn't alarming about face.
I'll take care of it.
Very well.
How shall we play? Say the word now. A treasure chest. Gimme, gimme. Wow, Rufus! You can see the mountains all the way from here.
Much of Crossbell remains untapped in potential. Perhaps I should have expanded more as Governor General.
You've got ice in your veins, my guy. Ooh, it's almost as pretty as me.
Pay careful heed. That's no simple foe. What excellent spirit!
Activating drive.
They're down! All right, Rufus.
I accept.
How shall we play?
Here you go!
Yeah! We smashed him and thrashed him!
Testing, testing. Hello? I assume someone is there. Can you hear me?
What?
Who is calling us? And from where? Lloyd.
I got it. You're speaking to Detective Lloyd Bannings of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. Could you tell me where you're calling from?
You're just gonna lay it all out there first thing?
I hope you won't regret that.
He's being direct to catch them off guard. Call it a Lloyd special.
There's a name I didn't expect to hear. I recognize some of the other voices, too. Guess I don't need to worry about a thing if she's with her beloved.
I've heard of him, but we've never met him.
Well, he's got spunk. I like him. Huh? Why does everyone know him, Rufus? Is he a friend?
Not quite. But he is nevertheless at the right place at the right time. I will handle this. I'm afraid we have no intention of sharing that information with you. I assume you are aware of the problem we face?
Yeah. Looks like the security systems we're up against are interconnected. That means we aren't going anywhere if we don't work as a team. If you're willing, then so am I.
Good. Your cooperation is much appreciated. On my signal, make an attempt to unlock the door. I assume that as long as we do it at the same time, we will succeed.
All right.
Oh, it opened!
So that's how this all works.
The door on our end's open too.
You have our thanks. I imagine we'll be encountering more doors of this nature. Might we count on your assistance as we do?
Sure. Can do. We'll leave your identity aside for the time being. Let's prioritize getting through this.
Your understanding is much appreciated. Until next we speak, then.
Say the word now.
Ooh, I like a lot.
Ooh, it's almost as pretty as me. These traps are nothing but cheap toys. There's not a scrap of elegance to them. Did Rosenberg make these?
They aren't his style. But I think I know whose style they are. I could go for a fight now. This'll be quite the tea party.
Slay on sight! Criminals raid!
All for one,
And one for all!
We have to come together!
What a delightful tea party.
A treasure chest! Gimme, gimme!
So this is where they're manufacturing helmets.
They've repurposed the Zorg and Melgia production lines, it seems.
Pisses me off. Let's go before I wreck the place.
Now's our chance! Can't afford to rush in a place like this.
Ooh, let's nab whatever's in that chest.
Looks tough.
Got you!
Threat level high.
All for one.
And one for all! You can fight through this!
Total domination.
Ooh, I found a treasure chest.
Huh. Not often you see one of these.
What luck!
We shouldn't have any problems as long as we keep at it.
But who could it be on the other end?
That voice had to be...
For now, let's just keep on going.
Looks like this area's been rebuilt to produce archaisms.
How brazen. Oh yes. He must be having a wonderful time with his new toys.
Just what kind of person would do all this?
Whoever they are, I doubt it's anyone who wants to make nice.
Got you! Yeah!
Now's our chance!
It won't do to tarry here for long.
Could be a while before we can take that one out with how strong it is.
Threat level high.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
Sapphire's seal of mine shining from the abyss. Bolster this arm with the strength of a giant's! Crush! Akashic arm!
It's my turn! Now!
Got you! Just perfect. It always feels right when it comes to you.
I get what you mean. We're so in sync that I don't even have to think half the time.
The SSS must know what they're doing if we can move on ahead.
Well, they have to or we can't. And that goes for them as much as it does for us.
A treasure chest! Gimme, gimme!
We'll need to be smart around that monster.
This'll be quite the tea party.
All right.
Outplaying. We shall end this now.
Okay.
Allow me!
How shall we play? Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Very well.
Wide open! You're up! Rest in peace!
I get the feeling you knew just how this would go.
And you didn't? It's easy to see you've got an eye for details.
Say the word now!
Nothing here poses much of a threat so long as you keep an eye out, but...
They are so dumb! Whoever made these is just screwed in the head!
That chest is just begging to be opened.
It's almost as pretty as me.
Even my patience is starting to wear thin.
Right? Must be one cold day in Gehenna if we're in agreement. Can you carry me? I'm tired.
Are you out of your mind? Who gets tired in a place like this?
This is quite the stroke.
So dial it up a bit.
All for one. And one for
all!
all!
We have to come together!
May you continue to prove just as useful.
Not much of a surprise.
How dare you do this? All for one?
And one for all! I'll support you!
You win, I win, everybody wins! You gonna fight that? Is it worth the effort?
I'm curious to see what's in that chest myself. What excellent spirit!
Slay on sight! Criminals raid!
Very well.
Arcus activate.
On it. Keep at it!
Too late!
How shall we play?
I'm getting a different kind of vibe from this place.
They must have been manufacturing something enormous in here.
It's difficult to say now with all the operations having been shut down.
We'll need to watch out.
Got you! Time to play hard!
All for one!
And one for all! You can fight through this!
It's my go. There! I'll follow up!
My turn. This is it!
There!
Just perfect.
My, this one's quite rare.
Crying out loud. Do we have to put up with this shit?
Wonder who would put that chest there.
Looks tough. Better watch ourselves.
I'd love to take a closer look at this.
Watch out! This one's tough!
Okay then.
It's my go. Arcus activate. If you need me, I'm gonna get ya. Thank you. There's more.
Let's go! Now! Everyone, move in!
Right!
Gotcha. Understood.
Gotcha!
Okay. I can do it.
Okay then. This is it.
There!
Bye! Just...
Something huge is going on, and I'm getting chills just imagining what that something is.
Yeah. Whatever Project Babel entails, sure as hell ain't anything good.
It's no use dwelling on what we don't know. It won't make things better.
Haha! So you made it all the way here.
You're...
I knew it would be you.
What a crowd I've gathered, eh? The SSS, the Growlsritter, and even daughters of the Reinford and Russell families. I may not have extended a formal invitation, but I welcome you all the same. Now, it's been an age since I last took a gander at your face, Number 9. Imagine my surprise when I heard you left us. Ah, but I pale to that of the 1,000 Oathbreaker and Golden Butterflies' reactions. They were deeply saddened by your departure.
That would be almost heartwarming if I did not already know them well enough to see through your lie.
So, this is Professor Novartis.
That's right. He's behind developing the ions that caused so much trouble 2 years ago.
He also supervises the 13 factories.
Our groups met him before, but never had a time for lengthy conversation.
Well, I know him better at least. Long time no see, Professor.
Indeed. I've not forgotten your value, my dear. Oh, no. It's unfortunate that you've become so... ordinary. Never was there a better source of power for the ions than you. Oh, the second series that I created. Oh, it would have been a true marvel with your assistance.
Keep treating my child like an object to be broken, and I'll use a real object to break your face.
I do apologize. I'm not used to having guests, so I got a little carried away. I wish to extend my warmest salutations to you, daughter of the Black Workshop's chief. I trust you have enjoyed visiting my humble laboratory?
I think you know very well that this was my factory before you had your way with it. And don't you dare refer to my father as the chief of the Black Workshop again.
Oh, I've hit yet another nerve. I mean no offense by what I say, I assure you.
Then shut up about whatever before you piss off someone else. Now where the hell is Erica?
We know you abducted her, so bring her back to us.
You're here for my earlier guests, then? Fear not, they are safe and well.
You didn't just abduct Professor Russell?
If it isn't the SSS... Thank you for coming.
Dr. Sayland? He even stooped to kidnapping a medical doctor?
Are you okay, Mom?
Tita, why are you here? Damn it, Red! Did you not hear me when I told you to keep her safe? What is wrong with you that you went and dragged her to such a danger?
He didn't drag me anywhere. I wanted to come here. How could I not when all I'd be doing is worrying about you?
Oh, sweetie. My bad. This is what moms do, you know? We worry. I need to get used to loosening the reins, huh? Agate still sucks, though.
Oh, leave me alone already.
I don't get it. What reason was there to abduct Dr. Sayland? We had heard you'd gone missing en route to a conference in Reverie, but this wasn't where we expected to find you.
The group of EDF soldiers captured me just as I started making my way there. I've since been helping that insufferable old man with his research.
What kind of research?
I shudder to think.
Well, you needn't sound as though you haven't had your fill of fun with it. I'm sure you're very proud of taking part of this noble pursuit I've conjured.
Please, it piqued my curiosity at best. We might have been more interested if you hadn't pulled a carrot and stick method using the lives of Tita and St. Ursula's patients. I never imagined that you...
Mom!
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm afraid that if I allowed her to continue gabbing on, it would muddy the results of my experiments. But now that we have all of our subjects... my manners have escaped me yet again. All of our participants assembled. Let us begin.
What?
This isn't good.
Tell me that's not who I think it is.
Hey, Kruger. Keeping it tight with the SSS these days, huh? Who else? The Heavy Blade, Class 7? Huh. A few faces I don't know among you.
It really is. The strongest enforcer in Ouroboros.
McBurn might be the last guy I expected to see.
This doesn't fit with the church's reports at all.
Nor does it match what I know. I was under the impression that he set off on an aimless journey upon the fall of the Imperial Fortress. I don't recall your relationship with the Professor as particularly amicable. So why have you come to his aid?
Don't ask me. I want to know the same thing. What the hell kind of a leash you got me on?
What?
This doesn't make any sense.
What indeed? Now, would you be so kind as to dispose of those before you? No need to be delicate.
Fine. Whatever. Can't say I'm jumping for joy over this whole thing, but it ain't all bad for me. I've wanted to sink my teeth into the SSS and a grill night for a while now. Might as well make the best out of this.
His blazing demon form!
Even whipped out the sword.
I would have preferred to talk our way out of this, but also I'm not enough of a fool to believe that to be a viable option. I've only just come back home. I refuse to turn a blind eye to anyone who tries to harm it. On my name is the Sapphire Testament. I will do everything it takes to stop you.
Count on it. If Ringside could take him at the fortress, then we can do the same. We won't let anyone get in the way of Crossbell's rebirth.
Better give me a damn good show. Alright, let's dance.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
Come on, baby. Arcus, activate.
Okay. Commencing drive.
I can do it! All for one,
and one for all! It's best we finish this here.
Times 2!
Yeah!
Little!
Charge up!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good, you're better than I thought.
Let's go! All for one!
And one for all! It's best we finish this here. Raring to go. Commencing drive. Yeah!
Charge up!
Thank you.
Okay then.
I can do it! Could you cover me?
Leave everything to me. I am the severing chains. No more! Your fate has been weaved in wires. Fall into death's embrace!
You're pushing me pretty hard.
Let's be off, everyone.
Now!
Nice. Standing toe-to-toe with Steel wasn't some fluke for you after all. Unbelievable. You got no stigma, no showy magic, and you ain't mixed like the Ashen Kid either. You're as normal as they come, but you can still keep up with me.
Yep. I'm just an ordinary detective. Maybe a little more stubborn than the average one. My strength comes from my friends. And with them here, I'm unstoppable!
Uh-huh. That's how the SSS is.
I may not be one of the SSS, but I know what it means to draw strength from those dear to me.
We all become better versions of ourselves just by being there for one another.
So I'll always be there for you. So get him, Lloyd!
He did it!
Impressive, but he's not finished yet.
You got me. Only for a second, but you got me by brute forcing it. I like it when I find someone who really gets me hot.
Yes, yes! What's he doing?
No! We can't let him finish!
Is he trying to unleash his full power here?
I think the spirit veins here are screwed up enough that I can make it work. So show me what you can do now! Show me if being stubborn will save you from every part of you burning away till there's nothing left!
Now I know what Gaius was telling me about.
You know what? Fine! I will! I'll give you exactly what you want, and overcome everything you throw at me!
I'll push the Aeon system to its limits!
Let's go! The hell?
I should have known that would be where you reached your limit. Total recreation of things governed by the divergent laws was always going to pose a challenge.
That's machinery!
Then is he...
I think I get it now. So, I'm not the real thing, am I?
I don't...
What does that mean?
Yes, you do get it! It took years of development, years of testing to bring this artificial tech to new, unfathomable heights. We have designed simulacra, mechanized dolls with the same abilities and thought patterns as their originals. And you, McBurn, are the ultimate simulacrum.
Simul what?
I can tell he's not the same thing as a homunculus.
Correct. Homunculi are one form of artificial life, but they're biological in nature. He is mechanical.
How is it possible for a machine to be so precise?
It isn't.
The concept of a machine being so real that it doesn't even recognize it isn't is downright unthinkable.
You abducted Mom and Dr. Sayland for this?
In part, yes. The creation of simulacra has been theorized for quite some time. I enlisted their help more for reproducing the divergent laws. As you can see, the results were woefully far from ideal. Well, there's always next time.
He's gonna...
Get down!
What is the matter with you? Does the work you put into this facility mean so little?
It meant something quite grand, as it happens, but it has outlived its use. Everything required, Zauber's soldats and all, has been produced. Its fall will not impede the Supreme Leader's ambitions in the slightest. Do not misunderstand. I don't support him in the sense you're thinking. Merely that aiding him also helps to feed my unending curiosity.
You're a monster. I suspected that was why you were helping.
Whatever he wants in life, he'll get it. No matter who stands to be hurt along the way.
You're a bigger piece of shit than Schmidt's ever been.
Say what you will, but this has been well worth my while. I've gained such valuable data. I may have failed to fully replicate the divergent laws, but next time... You little...
Wish I could do the same thing to you, but we'll call it here for this time. Better start praying, asshole. Wouldn't want the real me to find out about this stunt.
We really are so very different, you and I. What's done is done. I may not have the specifics, but I have the majority of the results committed to memory. Now, I have others to tend to, so with that, I bid you a good day.
Others?
I'd like to know that myself.
This isn't good. The fire's spreading fast.
All right, let's get Erica and Salen out of here.
I'll unlock the door. Tita! Mom! Thank Adios, you're all right.
Thank you for the help.
We can talk more after we've escaped.
Yes, we should hurry.
What about you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. See you, Bannings. This was fun. If you run into Crow and the Ashen Kid, tell him I say hi.
Kia, are you okay?
Hang in there. We're almost to the exit.
We must hurry. I'll clear a way through.
There it is.
Professor, Doctor, you two go first.
Thank you.
We're almost there, Mom.
Go ahead of me, Tita.
Save it! Just run!
Damn it!
Lloyd! Lloyd!
What the hell's that sound?
Is that...
Get on!
Noelle!
You guys all good?
Well, I'm in one piece. Since when did you get a bike that cool?
I've been practicing how to ride it in secret, so I could surprise you in style. Guess I pulled it off, huh? I'm so glad I made it.
You put the fear of Adios in me at the end there.
My bad. But thanks for the backup.
Yeah. I owe you both my life.
So you do.
You two scared me half to death! None of you are hurt, are you? What?
This is...
There's no way! Get away from the center of the room! Now!
Oh boy, what an interesting trap that was.
Rennie?
Rennie! There you are. We're so happy to see you.
We've missed you so much.
Papa. Mama. I've missed you too. But only the real you. I've accepted that I'll never hear you call me that again. You can pipe up now, Professor.
Dear, always sharp as a tack.
You and Campy are the only ones who would get a kick out of something so perverse.
I'll take that as a compliment. But it does sting that you went out of your way to destroy them. I made those two just for you.
Well, I don't like playing with dolls anymore. I'm all grown up.
Or is it that you hate Mama and Papa Dearest so for abandoning you, that you wish you could rend the real thing?
I could never. They even invited me to lunch just the other day.
Did they? Well, that is delightful. Oh, I wish I had known that earlier. Then I could have invited them here instead of wasting time building you a new toy.
If you lay so much as a finger on them, I will hunt you down and tear you piece by piece until not a shred of you remains.
Charming, but highly unnecessary. I was joking. I'm much too busy to fool around with things that don't aid in my research.
You'll never change, will you?
All that means is that I've always known what I've wanted out of life. Which bids me to ask, I don't suppose you have any interest in returning, do you? Oh, you are such a superb subject that it still pains me to this day to have lost you.
That's about as sweet as you can get. But no, I have no interest whatsoever. Even if I were, my meddling brother and sister would stop at nothing to drag me back home.
That is regrettable. Oh? It would seem I have guessed. We'll have to do more catching up later. If you can make it to the other side of the studio alive, that is.
I'm used to traps like these, but I hope the other four are all right.
Is being left alone with me making you that nervous?
It's not because of you. I was simply more able to put on a brave face in a group. To tell the truth, I'm really very frightened.
I didn't know dolls could experience fear.
You've seen me afraid countless times.
I more thought your programming resulted in certain mannerisms after the right conditions were met. How funny that I was overthinking you being a mere scaredy cat.
There's nothing wrong with being scared when something gets scary, okay?
Then what can possibly instill fear in a young lady able to strike down monsters many times her size?
The thought of whatever comes next. There may be something here that really can restore my memory bank. And that frightens me.
Was that not your goal from the start?
It was, or so I thought it was. But now I'm starting to wonder if it's what I want after all. I'm amazed how much can change in a few days. I've already gained so many new, fun, interesting memories after meeting you, Nadia, Swin, Ren. Every new discovery has been worth its while. They all come together to make the me I've been with you, the real me. But if I'm the real me now, then what does that make who I was before? My body and heart aren't real, but the memories I've made with you are real. They belong to me, and only me. What if who I was returns to dilute who I am now? What if it takes away all these things I've come to see value in? Who will I become then?
Why am I here? What is my reason for being? Who am I? You'll be. Well, this is in rather poor taste.
I'm Lapis! Who are you? Who? Who? Who are you? Who are we? Who are you? Lapis? Lapis! Lapis! I'm 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 Lapis is my name! 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 Why are you copying me? Why are you copying me? Why are you copying? Why are you copying? Why are you copying? Why are you copying me?
Be careful.
Rufus! 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 I never knew there were so many copies of me. What does that make me then? If they're also Lapis, then... does that mean even being Lapis doesn't belong to me? I'm...
There you are. You are Lapis.
Rufus. How could you tell me apart?
Because you are who you are. Or did you forget? That applies to you as much as it does me. They can make as many identical copies as they please, and your memories may change with time, but you will still always be who you are.
But I was talking about humans. Humans exist through their souls, but dolls don't have those. Our memories are all that tell us who we are, and those can be taken away from us so easily.
It's just as easy to take away a human's memories. What makes you so certain that we even have souls? Where is the soul kept? Our hearts? Our minds? Does it pervade our entire bodies? The existence of a soul is but a theory. Only Adios will ever know the truth. So, how can you be so sure that we possess them and artificial life forms do not?
Because
You are Lapis. The one and only Lapis Rosenberg.
Are you sure?
I see they're not capable of producing tears. What feeble imitations.
Shut up! Stop copying me! My name and my memories belong to me! And you can't take them!
I knew it would come to this.
Help me, Rufus! Help me smash them all to bits! I'm Lapis!
I'll take care of it.
Slay on sight! Criminals raid!
All right.
How about this? Renegade Edge!
I am Lapis.
All right. On guard.
I am Lapis. Lapis is me!
All right. These swords are of those who lost their way.
On guard! You're in need of polish. Held down! Root gangrene!
I am Lapis. with me? Over here! Poor thing. I've spotted you! Well then... Bye-bye! It's better I am Lapis. Mess. The battle is over. Now let's proceed.
Not again.
I'm getting a really bad feeling about this.
How wonderful it is to see you again, my masterpieces.
What?
This can't be real.
How are you here? You're...
Dead? Do I look dead to you?
None of this makes sense. Not him being alive. Not him having all the pieces of the monarch's regalia. We scattered those as far apart from each other as we could.
Now we can control gravity again.
Ah, yes, I will admit to requiring assistance in restoring them to their rightful owner.
From who?
From the new ruler of this land, to whom I have gifted my aid.
You're with the Supreme Leader?
Does that go for the rest of the organization, too?
I act on my own. Neither the organization nor the other overseers are part of this. Let us not waste further time with pleasantries. That is not why I am here. Return to me. I'll see to it you face no punishment from the organization.
You think we'd buy that for a second?
This is not a request. It is an order. You are but tools, weapons forged and sharpened by my own hand. You even bested me, weakened though I was, and freed yourselves from the organization. Do not think such dazzling potential has gone unnoticed. So return to me, and act as my masterful tools. I shall re-educate you, make you into the perfect weapons you are destined to become. There will be no foe you cannot slay.
You rose from the dead just to tell us that? Quit wasting your breath. We put our lives on the line to earn this freedom, and we swore we'd live like people from now on. And you think we'd go back to being tools? I'd rather die!
Oh? How intriguing that you can still move with the gravity so amplified. Have you grown accustomed to its weight?
You bet we have. We already know all your tricks, and we beat them once already.
Don't push yourself, Nadia.
I'm not. I'm fine as long as I'm with you.
Very well. Then I shall begin your re-education here and now.
How about we educate you on what staying dead means first?
We're sending you back to Gehenna, and this time you'll stay there!
It appears my tools are in need of refining.
Carve through! Shadow Step!
How shall we play?
Ready? Keep at it!
What? An impressive display. What strength you gained since our last battle.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have to keep fighting off the organization's goons.
Haha, you truly are amongst the finest materials a craftsman could dream of. I am going to enjoy...
This is getting really old.
What?
Nadia?
When are you gonna drop the act?
Act?
You must have noticed by now that something's off about him. There's all these little differences in how he fights compared to before.
Yeah, you're right.
It's similar overall, but those little differences add up quick. It's in the slight shifts of your movements, which way you go to evade our attacks, or even the things you predict.
You are not the only ones who have changed since our last encounter.
I'd buy that if any of these changes made you feel stronger. But you don't feel stronger or weaker, and I don't get the impression you're trying to fake us out. You've changed for no reason whatsoever.
What is your implication?
I'll get there. There's more that throws me off. The Emperor we knew believed himself to be an absolute ruler who would cut down those daring to betray the organization. So what's with you offering to forget us doing just that if we do something for you? Since when have you shirked the organization's needs for your own wants? These aren't little things like the way you fight. These just plain aren't you.
Wait, you don't mean...
Yep. This isn't the same Emperor we killed. This is an extremely realistic fake.
Ha! Spot on!
Who are you?
Why don't we leave that aside for the time being? You, young lady, have a keen mind, I must say. Few observe as well as you.
We're pros. We made sure he was deader than dead. And if he's teaming up with that fake Rufus, then him also being a fake is the most logical assumption to make.
Look at you. You can not only gather the pieces, you can sift through and give a sensible analysis of them in minutes. Oh, you are a treasure. What say you to becoming a test subject in my next experiment?
Huh? What's this guy on?
Whatever it is, I want none of it.
I was just thinking how I needed another biological component, and you would be ideal.
Ew.
You didn't wait long after I said no to go hunting for another one, did you? Now I don't feel so special anymore.
Oh, one can never have too many quality specimens. Were you both to agree to participate, that would serve my needs well.
I'd rather you didn't try to poach my hired help. Thank you very much.
Nadia! Swin!
You got through!
Good to see you're okay.
Ah, our star cast has reunited at last. I trust you enjoyed the entertainment I provided?
Professor?
Is something wrong?
I tire of your interference! None may obstruct the re-education of my tools.
Will you drop that? We already know you're not the real Emperor.
That matters not. The original Emperor has long left this world. There are none left to claim otherwise were I to profess that I, with his power and memories, am the one true Emperor. My obsession with you two is all the proof I need to know who I am.
And it's all the proof I need to know you're a creep. S?
Yeah. Let's end this.
With this much backup?
I can't see us losing.
Yeah, we're good.
Friendship. What a delightful concept it is. Joining hands and working toward a common goal, sharing your innermost thoughts. What a charming force for good. Which is why you have no right to experience it.
That was...
Nadia! Swing!
So you can alter your own gravity too, can you?
Only humans deserve friendship. I imagine you have yet to tell your new friends how you were raised and used as tools. Or how many lives you have taken, how much blood you have spilled.
Just shut up!
Do you think that pretending to be a human now will make it so? It will not. You are but weapons to kill on command, and you always will be. Nothing you do will erase what you have done. You can never be human. You do not deserve friends.
Stop bullying them!
Oh? You would stoop to defend these subhuman tools?
I'm afraid you picked the worst people to try and convince with your shameless tactics. You have no clue how blood-stained our pasts are, do you?
Being an assassin is child's play compared to the many grave sins I have committed.
And I'm not even human. So what defines one or gives one value isn't even the same for me.
Guys.
Hearing this only serves to turn my stomach. I have no interest in frittering away my time on none but my tools. But if you insist on obstructing me, then I shall finish you!
You're the one who's finished.
Was that enough time, Nadia?
Yep, you and the team aced it.
What?
Come on. You've got the Emperor's memories, right? You should know what my forte is. Analysis complete. I've worked out every minute difference between you and the original, even the full extent of your artifacts. To keep it short, your chances of winning just flew out the window.
You blasted! Too bad, huh? We're the only ones who get to decide how we want to live from now on. And in our new lives, there's no space for you. Fake or real, it's time we buried our past for good!
What impudence! Know your place!
Too bad for you, but I see through it all.
Target locked.
On guard. All for one.
And one for all! We have to come together!
What?
Very well. Arcus activate.
How shall we play?
Tools such as you should know your place!
Here you go!
What?
Now then.
Arches! How about we liven things up?
Yep!
Certainly.
This is absurd!
How could I...
What a delightful tea party.
I cannot. Not here. I will not allow it.
Did we win?
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to be a machine.
Do you think the Supreme Leader is one too?
Well, Rufus?
Who knows? I can only at most confirm I have no long-lost twin. Or some such thing.
Still, some machine, huh? None of the Professor's humanoid toys hold a candle to this one.
Must you be so critical of my work?
It's a ghost!
No, it's not. Probably.
Did you watch then? Enjoy the show?
How could I resist the urge? And it was so very fascinating, thank you. Still, if I might offer a rebuttal to your comment, the toys you mentioned were only meant to be that. Toys. Had I poured my heart into them, I could have fashioned something with a little more flair. I confess, however, that a replica of his caliber is beyond my creative expertise. Not that I find it regrettable. I don't see any point in creating one in the first place.
We're dealing with technology even the Professor can't replicate? But then...
Would you be Professor F. Novartis, supervisor of the 13 factories?
Oh, forgive me. Have I not introduced myself? You're right, of course. If you don't mind my adding that I am also the 6th Anguis. Oh, I do wish we could have met earlier, but alas, the chance never presented itself during the Great Twilight.
Indeed. Although I much appreciated your technical support at the time.
I feel like I'm going to be arrested just for listening to this.
We might be better off not getting buddy-buddy with him.
No one ever is.
It is funny, though, isn't it? First I aided you, and now I am aiding the other you.
I hope you're not claiming to be the mastermind behind the Supreme Leader in Crossbell. You aren't, are you?
Oh, don't be silly. I have shared my technical know-how, but the rest is out of my hands. Even if I were to help, the result would be the same. They just have to put a little less back into it, thanks to my assistance.
Was your assistance in exchange for benefiting the Society's schemes in some manner?
Oh, no, not at all. Our hand in Crossbell and Erebonia largely ended with the conclusion of the rivalries. This is me acting out of intellectual curiosity. The Grand Master has no part in this.
You just do what you want, don't you? Although, I can't really talk. The heart wants what it wants, right?
Oh, indeed. And you couldn't blame me with this one. I never expected someone's preferred method of contacting me to be through reverse engineering the astral code.
What? How is that possible?
And now you understand why I couldn't pass up this opportunity. I agreed to help for the best seat to what has yet to unfold.
To summarize your position, Professor, your alignment with my replica is for personal reasons, and you have no intention of doing us harm on his behalf. Is that correct?
Very succinct. I wouldn't want to interfere too much and distort the results of this experiment.
Then, it seems we have no problems.
So, Professor, you've piqued my interest. Won't you tell us an itsy-bitsy more about what has you so fascinated? I'd simply love to know.
Why, gladly. It's been a long time since something's excited me this much. Though not unlike a singularity at present, it's what comes later that will... how careless of me. As much as I'd love to elucidate, I think I've already said too much.
Oh, what a shame.
Now then, I think it's time I wrap this up. Oh, but what you're looking for just so happens to be on the other side of those doors. Seeing as I'm looking after Meister Rosenberg's studio in his absence, I would be a poor sport if I didn't point you in the right direction.
Did he ask you to look after all these renovations you made too?
Until another day. I'm very eager to see your future accomplishments.
So on the other side is...
Let's go.
I feel like I know this place.
Are your memories starting to come back?
Not quite. I don't remember being here. I just know this place.
Maybe this is where you were made.
So here's where our LP was born, huh?
I suppose if we're going to find the data we seek anywhere, it will be here.
I've never seen machines like this in my life.
Yeah. I don't have the first clue on how to operate this stuff.
Don't worry. You have me. If the data we want is still here, I'll restore it for us. Though to do that...
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. I'm ready. No matter what we find, it won't change who I am, right? You'll find me no matter what happens.
That I will.
Mind getting ready for me?
All right.
There we go. Done.
How are you feeling? You didn't forget us or anything, did you?
I haven't. I feel fine, and I remember you just fine. Phew. But hardly any of my memories have returned.
Did we just waste our time coming here then?
Oh, it wasn't a waste. My memory bank is inside of me, but it's been locked. And I know the key to unlocking it. We just need to go and see someone called Ian, and then I'll be able to remember everything.
Ian?
Do I know any Ians?
If that's what we need to do, then our next destination is set.